Now, I'm as big of a defender of games as art as just about anyone. Every blessed Steam sale season I take my minimum wage paychecks and bleed them dry for some sweet artistic indie games. However, every once in a while I'll indulge myself in slightly more ferocious entertainment. Violent video games, the bane of parents for decades, and pastime for children of all ages. Fun for the whole family. I got the idea for this video essay from playing a game sitting around in my vast Steam library, a 2-year-old game called Party Hard 2, and let me just say it's a good time and a half. The idea of the game is that your neighbors are throwing a party at 3 AM, and you want to get some sleep, so you kill them all. Mass murder has never been more enjoyable. Don't take that out of context or put it on a t-shirt or something. But it's a good segue into what we're going to be talking about today. Antisocial personality disorder, otherwise known by many as sociopathy, and how it can relate to video games. Time to put up a massive disclaimer. I am a game designer, not a psychiatrist or therapist by trade. Antisocial personality disorder and mental health are serious topics, and my gathered knowledge is no substitute for a trained professional. Links to my sources in the description. I suggest you seek them out if you wish to pursue these topics further. Let's start with the basic definition, and the Mayo Clinic describes antisocial personality disorder as follows. Antisocial personality disorder is a mental disorder in which a person consistently shows no regard for right and wrong and ignores the rights and feelings of others. Symptoms include disregard for morality, repeatedly violating the rights of others through intimidation, dishonesty, impulsiveness or failure to plan ahead, and I'd like to highlight this last one, a lack of empathy for others, and a lack of remorse about harming others. That being said, let's take a step back from this and return to talking about video games for a bit. If we take this new lens of thinking, I find it fits interestingly neatly onto the way we perceive and play games. When I'm playing Hotline Miami and unloading an ungodly amount of ammunition into an unsuspecting mobster's plans for the future, there's a layer of depersonalization between me and this character. Serving this man a 3-course meal of lead doesn't hold the same level of moral weight that it would in real life, because I am just playing a video game. You could say I lack empathy for this character, and this detachment from the people around me, at least within this virtual space, could be considered sociopathic behavior. Next time you're playing a graphic video game, try describing your actions out loud, perhaps in a voice call with others. Doesn't sound too good when you openly announce, "I am going to throw this drunk unconscious woman into an air conditioner," does it? And despite the fact that I'm exhibiting this behavior while playing this game, most people I met probably wouldn't diagnose me as a sociopath. Ever played a game or watched a film where a supposedly important character died and you felt nothing because you weren't properly invested? Well, it's perfectly normal to not have empathy for characters that don't actually exist. However, as game designers, we can take advantage of these behaviors that our players exhibit while playing. For example, Hotline Miami gives the player a weapon and nudges them in the direction of bad guys to ruthlessly slaughter. And, as if by second nature, the player complies without thinking too much about it. But at the end of each level, you're forced to walk through the entire level, scattered with gore and bodies of your own creation. Now, the developers really didn't have to add this in. The level could just end, but they take advantage of the no questions asked nature of the action game genre and its ability to have us kill without thought or empathy, and use it to create a powerful moment. The point of all this is really not to make light of antisocial personality disorder, but to show the point about how integral psychology is to the way that we design and play games. So I'd highly recommend that you brush up on psychology if you find the opportunity. With a quick Google search, you can find well-done summaries of psychological phenomena that are incredibly interesting to look at. It won't just change the way you view games, but the way you view the world and the systems within it. And with that little epithet, I'll wrap things up. Thanks for watching. Kronos Tech, clocking out.